Here's our daily meditation for the 14th of August. I'm not one for keeping my CV as up to date as I should. It's certainly not a live document as many people say it should be. Like many, I struggle to describe myself. You know what I mean. That jumble of traits and qualities that form the personality profile. As I look at them, I always wonder how many of them are true and how many are merely what we think a prospective employer wants to hear. In our verse today, we are in a sense looking at Jesus' personality profile, which comes from Matthew 11:29, which says, "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Here, Jesus' estimation of himself is bound up in the two ideas, gentle and lowly in heart. Now, from a recruitment specialist point of view, those words may not be the best words you could see on a CV. But from a sinner's point of view, those qualities in a saviour are the very best news possible. But what do these terms mean? Well, I'm borrowing what follows from a recent book by Dane Ortland, which put it so well. He says this: the Greek word translated gentle here occurs just 3 other times in the New Testament. In the first beatitude, that the meek will inherit the earth, Matthew 5:5. In the prophecy in Matthew 21:5 that Jesus the King is coming to you humble and mounted on a donkey. And in Peter's encouragement to wives to nurture more than anything else the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, 1 Peter 3:4. Meek, humble, gentle. Jesus isn't trigger happy, not harsh, reactionary, easily exasperated. He's the most understanding person in the universe. The posture most natural to him is not a pointed finger, but open arms. The meaning of the word lowly overlaps with that of gentle, together communicating a single reality about Jesus' heart. This specific word, lowly, is generally translated humble in the New Testament, such as James 4:6, where God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. But typically throughout the New Testament, this Greek word refers not to humility as a virtue, but the humility in a sense of destitution or being thrust downward by life's circumstance. The point in saying that Jesus is lowly is that he's accessible. For all his resplendent glory and dazzling holiness, his supreme uniqueness and otherness, no one in human history has ever been more approachable than Jesus Christ. No prerequisites, no hoops to jump through. The minimum bar to be enfolded into the embrace of Jesus is simply open yourself up to him. That's great news. Jesus chooses to welcome and work with people like us. In the preceding verse to ours today, namely verse 28 in Matthew 11, we see who explicitly qualifies for fellowship with Jesus. It says, all who labour and are heavy laden. So if, like me, you often feel the burden of life, rejoice. We can run to Jesus as we are. We don't need to pull ourselves together and then come to Jesus. Our very burden and associated weariness and weakness are those things that qualify us to come to him. Let's make sure that we use that gracious provision, not only today, but every day. God bless.